There was a time when mankind did not travel far from their loved ones and their family. They did not have the car. That car give me the reason I can leave. I've been wanting to go away, please. They make me crazy. We could walk a certain distance and then be like, oh. But if you drive that same distance, how far will you go? And if you ain't never traveled that distance while you driving, while you angry, where the hell will we end up? Just driving. I done got lost. I done got stuck. Just driving. Just wanting to see. Driving, angry, driving, looking. Just driving, just looking. This where he say he's gonna be, and he ain't there. And so then after feeling like a fool and like all of this and that and ain't and is, I just go riding. Me and my childrens. And one night after riding and looking for my husband, man, in anger, frustration, I don't know what else. I just want you to spend time with me and the children. I thought you wanted to be a family man, but you never at home. You come home long enough to change clothes and keep going. It sound like you still in the streets. And that's okay, because if you just up and leave, then at least I would know where you stand. I won't be out here looking for your motherfucking ass, telling you to get your goddamn sorry ass on bitch ass up in here and help out. God damn it, I'm stressed out. You said you wanted children. I told you I wanted children too. Want children too with me mean that you finna help me make sure these motherfuckers is straight, and you ain't straight in the motherfucking streets. A car gave a man all of the ability to go over here, go over there. They used to go on feet. The villages was not that far apart. Bombs and wars tore a whole lot of shit apart. We were scratched out with one another, but we still love one another. It wasn't until somebody said that I need to see what I can do, so I can tear all of that right there apart. Maybe they didn't have it. I don't know. But it was somebody somewhere who said, I'm finna tear all that apart right there. I'm finna see what I can do. Maybe it was somebody who ain't never shared shit, didn't want to share shit, and then they didn't have them for theyself, just theyself. I mean, I don't know. But like, when I read certain books and shit, I see stuff and I be like, how, why, what, when? Just because I'm mad at somebody don't mean I want them dead. Just because they tell me no and won't let me have my way and won't give me what I want, don't mean I want them dead. Bombs, killings, killings, mass killing. History books written about it. Prophecies of their deaths and their destructions. That's the messenger, boy. All of that bullshit. This doesn't cost so much. Let there be healing. And then I say I'm stuck in my crazy. Gotta be something wrong with me. Something gotta be wrong with me, because I just can't believe in a war. Something must be wrong with me. Ain't no imminent danger. Ain't no line. I gotta fight it off. And in my fighting it off, in my retaliation against it, it died. Because it was trying to kill me. If I had not killed it, I would be dead. Well, how do you know that? The hands that were around my neck, choking the life out of me. from the front or from the back, from an assault, from even a love, just beating me senselessly. And then me feeling like my life is about to be taken. I feel like I have to fight unmercifully in order to save my life. I did nothing to this individual. I did nothing. I did not charge them. Nothing. And yet they wished my life from me. What will it profit them if I'm dead and deceased? I just don't get it. I don't want to. I don't. Then I ask myself so many times, I say, oh, Missy, ma'am, are you a predator? Are you a predator? Do you lay in wait? Do you stalk others in wait and lay in wait to take from them the most precious thing on this planet? I might be done harass some motherfuckers. Got issues with myself about that. Like, I was a week. I was. My son had been murdered. Found now hanging in a tree is what was told to me. I didn't find him. I'm glad I didn't, you know. Because just seeing the image of him laying under that tree is bad enough for me to have to deal with his lifeless body laying there. And his eyes half cracked open. And he laid there, and I could not get him to get up. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Good job. And see, I break down right there, you know. That part ain't easy. And he couldn't get up. And there was nothing that I could do. And I feel like I failed him because I didn't want him to go home in the afternoons anyway. It wasn't my decision, but I listened to other people who said that it was necessary. So I did that. And I regret it. And sometimes I tell myself, I said, when my spirit tell me to do something, I'm going to go right ahead on and do it. So I try hard to be disciplined in myself and doing what my spirit say for me to do. But then I say, okay, bitch, how far will you motherfucking go? I said, I don't know, I ain't been pulled out yet. I don't want to be pulled out. I want to be able to live freely with no threat of violence brought up against me. None, no weapons. Not none, not one should ever prosper. No, not formed. Your hands was created in the womb. Y'all better sit down. Just all out the window and stuff. I be yelling. I got at my grandson. Just yelling out that window early in the morning for to be in that seat and sitting down. They just let windows down and shit. Back up, Nino. My. You better get off that plank. Go.
It's all draining.
Yep. And then I can somehow pull out of it. You know? Them the distractions. Then later in the evening, when it get hard to deal with all of the things that have happened. Bedtime can be the worst for a whole lot of people. And going and telling people telling you to go on. You shouldn't feel. You should not feel. You should not feel. And then you don't deal with it. And then all of a sudden everything, your whole world come crashing mentally, mentally. Ain't really too much that you can't motherfucking deal with other than the thoughts thereof that you did not take time to deal with. I never went to my son. I didn't make it to the cemetery on the day that he was buried. And I went back one time in 20 years. And I know his body there, but his spirit ain't there. I feel them wings wrapped around me. I know he with me. He be on my shoulders. I feel him. He said, Mama, I be watching over you. This is what I tell myself. His body in that grave. But Jeremy, his spirit been named. One more name, that's Jeremy. That's your spirit. Them wings. And I feel them wrapped around me. And that's that strength that I need to go on in all the insanity everywhere. It ain't just me. I'm not the only one crazy. I'm not the only conspiracy theorist. I ain't no theorist. I'm a conspiracy fucking nut. I'm a nut. I see what I fucking see. Don't fucking keep on telling me one thing like I can't see history repeating itself over and over and over again. What are these shots really for? What are they meant to do? What is it meant to create? I be asking myself all kind of things. Because I don't know. I'm ignorant. I am. And I don't have a scientist that I can sit down and talk to. And they can help put my spirit at rest. And then I need somebody who I can talk to who can tell me that my thoughts are not abnormal. Because I see so many things. Yes, ma'am. You ain't even washed your hands and you still got your shoes on your feet and your coat on and you asking for a snack. Why your shoes still on your feet? You better go on and take them shoes off. It's okay. A lot of people had broken English. I'm learning how to fill in gaps as I go along. And being able to enunciate, as my daughter calls it, words. And to say words that are long. I like the hyphen shit. Fuck all of that. That bitch too long. Go sit your ass down. I'm on. Boop. Boop. You know babies don't hear words in the womb. I want to do the sounds. Let's say like bloom, mama eating. I wonder what do it sound like to that little baby in that fluid. Isn't that amazing? And then when they doing that ultrasound and shit, and I wonder what do mama heartbeat sound like to that little baby. Bloop, bloop. It living off of her. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. She CPR in your little ass into this world so that we can have Barack Obamas and Michelle Obamas. So that we can have Jay-Z's and Beyonce's and we can have, what's his name over yonder? You know, over there on the other side of the railroad track. You know them white people, girl. Stop acting like you crazy. But I don't know no white peoples though. They don't come around our house though. Not unless they trying to sell some insurance or some produce from out their garden. I'm just saying. I am not trying to be funny. I'm talking about the Don over there. The Don of Trump. What's his wife's name? Melania Trump? I don't know them peoples. I don't know them. I honestly don't. I know Dr. Lucy a lot from, I met her in Putnam, Georgia, and I have tried so hard to find her. I can't find her nowhere on the internet. I've even went back to the place where she used to work, where I met her, and she was like one of the most phenomenal doctors that I ever met. She was like the best pediatrician that I have ever met, and I can't
I
find
took my
her.
coat off, my shoes off, I washed my hands.
Awesome. It's so hard to run into doctors that you just really want to keep on hanging on to. You know, like you want your grandchild. You want to be part of that village right there. I wanted to always be a part of her village right there, but I moved. Things changed for me. And I was in a frame of mind where I wasn't hanging on to people who were so important, who are part of the village. We have to build our villages up and not tear them down. Come on. We can do, I feel like that. I don't know. Then I look at me and I say, well, you like so excited all of a sudden. And then ain't nothing I can do. It's like, boom. That's how I feel. Like, who in the world would come to something that you do? Who in the world gonna show up? I remember my motherfucking birthday party. That bitch Gail showed. I was so surprised to see her. I said, I can't believe she motherfucking came. And let me tell you about that bitch right there. That bitch would not bake me a motherfucking red velvet cake for my motherfucking birthday. No, the hell she didn't. Bitch be baking 19 cakes in one motherfucking hour and ain't gonna bake me no motherfucking red velvet cake just one time for my birthday. So when the bitch showed up at my house, I was like, surprised. You ever felt like somebody really don't like you? That's how I feel about her. Like she really don't like me. And I just waste my time trying to even for her to even like me. Even from day one. That's how I felt until a couple of weeks ago. And she said, you just gonna leave and ain't gonna say bye? It touched my spirit. I fell in love with her all over again because I fell in love with her early on into the relationship. I ain't never wanted her sexually. I love her though. And that's how I feel about a lot of my women friends. I just do. I don't want them sexually. I just don't. They like fill-in gaps. They like part of my village. I want my motherfucking village to be big. I don't know about you. Dr. King had a big motherfucking village, didn't he now? Motherfucker showed up till they shot him, then we just disappeared. Got scared. He had too many followers. Too many people showing up in too many places. We ain't armed against them. Dr. King was like, let's be peaceful because we can't have too many more our people murdered off in mass numbers, in mass destructions for no reasons at all. Natural disasters is what a whole lot of it is called. But you know, they be taking all them motherfucking missiles and all of them shit and saying we testing this and we sampling that. And then at the end of the motherfucking day, you got people who living on the islands who feeling the effects of that shit. You got tsunamis, increasing hurricanes and the speeds and all of that good shit. It was just an exercise. No, we don't know. You shouldn't be doing no shit like that. Can't say you don't know. Even if you drop a bomb all the way down and it land at the bottom of the motherfucking ocean and it blow up. Maybe your intention was to open the bottom of the earth up just a little bit more. But all the impact is going to be felt. Earthquakes, floods, natural disasters. It should be banned. But it's not. It's an archaeological dug. It was just an archaeological study. all in all that. Nobody out yonder doing nothing. We got the papers right over here. We got this thing over yonder clip for the archaeology law. And we finna go on over yonder, cause I done already heard that it's a pirate ship that went down about 200 feet over yonder. It was caught up in all of that coral. It was caught up in all of them fish over yonder. And what I did was I blowed up. I don't care about where they live. I want the motherfucking treasure that was aboard that ship. Now all that coral and shit then grew up around it. Y'all gonna tell me I can't have it? I done made it to the bottom of the ocean. I'm at that float. And I done blowed it up and then fell off Nancy. That was all part of the plan. We finna go to war. Cause this is archaeology little study. And y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all gonna hand over that treasure. Have you ever wished for shit? I'm a wisher. I realized one day that I'm the one that making all of these wishes come true if I really want it to happen. Don't stop me from wishing though, because it comes a habit. Let me have you laughing at me now, okay? So see what happened was, okay. Now, my grandson took him a nap. So I done came over there and I done got him up and I done fixed him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and I done mixed it all up there real smooth and good together. I done took the peanut butter and jelly sandwich and I done toasted it for him. He done sat down and ate it. And now he come over, he said, Grandma, look. So I look, I said, is that peanut butter? He can't answer. He's just two. He cannot give me an educated decision on that thing right there. It's that peanut butter. So it really smelled like shit. Okay, bye.